Hi guys, and welcome to my little corner of the internet.
Hi guys, so I have a video on my channel where I showed myself making this bag. I was learning how to make a bag. This is my first bag that I actually ever made, and I sewing like I ever sewed, and I actually liked it. So what I didn't say in that video is that I was learning how to make a hospital bag, a baby bag. And yeah, I really liked how it came out. And the plan was to make it in just whatever fabric I had and see how I like it, and then buy a better fabric and make it. And this is how the bag looks like. There's the inside. It has a zipper here, and everything was just really low quality. And oh, I can open it here. And yeah, it has a pocket here, but at what like I said, what I didn't say in that video is that I was learning how to make a hospital bag, and this bag is 10 inches by 6 inches, so it's not a really big bag, and I want to make a big enough bag where I can carry to the hospital. So at the point of filming this particular video, I'm pregnant. I'm 25 weeks pregnant, and now I want to make my own hospital bag. I will post this video after the baby is born, God willing. But yeah, so I made this bag, and there are some things that I want to change, like these seams. You can just see them and they're raw, and I want to try to make a bag where these parts are hidden, like you cannot see where, like you can't see this, like all of this should be hidden inside. Yeah, so that's the point. So I went, no, I didn't go, I sent someone. My husband went and got me the fabric that I want to use, and this is it. So I want to make it gray. I don't want it too colorful. I wanted black, a beige, or gray or something, but then I just decided to go with gray. I don't want it too colorful. Yeah, so the fabric itself, I'm new to sewing. I really don't know much about fabrics, and I googled the best fabric to use for making a bag, and Google said I should use a cotton canvas. And the fabric shop that my husband went to, he was told they don't have it, but they say they have this, and it's closer to cotton canvas. You can see it's quite heavy fabric. So this is what I got, and I also got a gray lining, also better quality than the other bag. So this is the lining, and as you can remember, I'm sure you remember the predicament while making the other bag where the zippers were really short. So this time around I asked for longer ones, like closer to where I live. It's hard to get this kind of like these sizes of zippers. They are all pre-cut, but in the CBD, it's easy to find a place where they can just cut whatever size you want for yourself. So he got me a couple of zippers. Yeah, yeah, and also I got the interface. So these are the things that I'm going to be needing to make the bag. I'm also going to be adding more pockets, because it's going to be a baby bag. I'm going to add a pocket here on the sides, outside, and here. I'm going to also, this pocket is still going to be here. I'm going to put a pocket here, but I'm also going to put another one here and another one on this side, on the inside. So it's going to be very functional as a baby bag. So that's the plan. So while making this bag, I was lucky enough to get a tutorial on YouTube where I followed, and it was really easy to follow and make this bag, and they had the measurements and everything, and it was easy to follow. But the other one that I'm making is, I don't have a pattern. I've tried to find a pattern for a bigger bag, and all the videos I'm seeing on YouTube, the bags are a bit smaller than what I would need. So I was trying to come up with my own pattern, and yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be trying to follow this. This is how I'm going to be cutting it, and this is not going to be a tutorial. I just want you to come along with me as I'm making this bag. That's it. I'm not really a great seamstress, so sewing is not really my strong suit, but I'm learning and we're getting there. So stick around, and I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is start cutting the main fabric, because this fabric is a bit stiffer, and I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to use the pieces that I cut from here to cut the interface and the lining for the inside. So I've just measured out the part where it's going to make this lower part here, this part here. So I've just measured it out. I'm going to cut it, and this is also going to allow me to have very small windows of error, because I'm going to cut this part and then this part, and then measure it, make sure my measurement for this part is right. So that's how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to cut this one, this lower part, then this lower part, then this upper part, put them together, then measure it again before I cut this part. So I've already cut the lining, the main fabric, and the interfacing for the top and the bottom pieces. I'm going to iron them together. I'm going to iron the interfacing to the main fabric, and then install the zipper on the top part. Yeah, so to attach the zipper, I have cut the top part into 2 pieces, and how I'm going to do it is not just put the zipper in, because then I would have these raw edges showing. So what I'll do is I have the zipper inside, and this is the main fabric together with the interfacing, and this on top is the lining. So I'm going to sew it from here. This way, when I turn it around, this is going to go to the back, and this is going to go to the back, and then it's going to be like that. I don't know if I'm making sense. So these raw edges are going to be on the inside. Let me go sew this together. So all I'll just do is put it all together and then sew it, and then I'll come back and show you what I mean. So it's already, I've already sewn it together, and this is what I meant. So it's going to open like this. I'm going to iron it, and then I'm going to add the other side. I'm going to add the other side. So this is going to be the top. So it's going to go like that, and on the other side you cannot see the raw edges because it's all covered by the lining, and on the front it would look like this. So I'm going to iron it and then sew on the other side. So after ironing it, this is how it looks like. This is going to be the top, and this is going to be the inside. That's the lining. It's turning out to be quite clean work. So I'm going to top stitch it and then add the other side, which is these two, the lining and the main fabric on this other side, and then top stitch it also. And so this is how it looks after the zipper has been installed, and I've finished the top stitching. And once bitten, twice shy. This time around I have enough. I made sure I have enough zipper. So now I want to put the lower one together with the top one, so I have to sew them together here and the other side. So I've put them together, the top and the bottom, and as you can see, you cannot see what are they called, the seams. I've made sure the seams are inside. So next I'm going to work on putting the pocket. So I'm going to cut the pocket, and the pocket is going, one pocket is going to go on this side and the other one on the other side. Yeah, so this is how the top and the bottom looks after I've put them together. But this is all I'm doing for today. I'll continue tomorrow. So I was gonna go to bed, but then I just decided to put the side pockets, and here they are. So they're on both sides. It's 7 inches by 7 inches. It's also on the other side. Yeah, so now I'm actually really going to bed, and then I'll continue tomorrow. So it's the next day. Good afternoon. I have spent almost the whole morning trying to figure out how to put in the other sides while also hiding the raw edges, and I have. And then I took the measurements again. You see all these markings. I was just trying to make sure my measurements were correct before cutting anything. So now I have already finished cutting, and all that remains is putting it together. So this is for one of the sides. Yeah, so one of the sides is going to have this one. Then here is the rest of it. This is the other side. This is going to be a front pocket that I'm going to add, and this is going to be the handle. So all that remains right now is just putting all of this together. But first I'm going to start with the front. I'm going to have a front pocket like the other small bag that has a zipper on the front. So the first thing is going to be to put a zipper here, and also connect this to this side of the pocket, or I mean of the bag, so that it can go on one side of that bag. It will all make sense once I start putting everything together. Yeah. So I'm about to install a zipper, and because of last time's predicament, this time I took my time and I tried to figure out how to do this right, and I found this method on YouTube, a way to put zipper easily. You just sew around the two fabrics that you want together, having the right sides together, and then I cut them the size that I want for the zipper, and then I'm going to turn it right side out, and then iron it, and then I'll put the zipper on. So this is how it looks like ironed out. And what you do is you just add your zipper here, and you just sew your zipper on here, and easy peasy, and like that you have installed your zipper. So I'm going to do that. This is going to be the outside pocket. That's why I'm using the main fabric here. So this has got to be the easiest zipper I've ever installed, and it looks so neat even on the inside. Yeah, I've burnt the sides to make sure they don't unravel, but all of this is going to be enclosed, so no one is going to be able to see that. But this is the inside and this is the outside, so I just have to put the other part of the bag here before I connect it to the main one. So I've just pinned the sides together, and also this is the point where you want to put your handle. Yeah, so this side is going to be, I'm going to sew all the way around on this side. Yeah. So the front has been sewn together, and this is going to be the outside pocket. Yeah. So now it's just putting this and this together. So yeah. So I've just pinned it together, and now it's just sewing it all the way around to put this piece together with this piece. So this is it. I've sewn this part together, so now I need to sew the lining for this part so that it can cover these raw edges so that you don't see any of them. But first I'll have to clean them up a bit and cut them. Yeah, I also made a mistake in my measurement, and I didn't want to waste fabric and cut new one just because of a few inches, so I decided to add like a pleat here. So on the outside it's going to look like that. On the handles it's going to have like a pleat here. Yeah, I hope it still looks good even with that boo-boo, but yeah, I made it work. Yeah, so this is going to be the outside. Yeah, so then now let's add the lining for this part and cover these raw edges. So I've just pinned the lining. I'm going to sew from here all the way around, and then I'm going to end here so that I can be able to turn it right side out. Yeah, so I've already sewn the lining, so I'm just going to try and say, first I should cut the edges. So after cutting the edges, I want to turn it right side out. This part scares me because I'm worried I might repeat. I hope I don't. Whew, almost. So this is how it looks. I've covered it up well with the lining, and I also added on the lining, I added these slots here, so I can have other compartments inside the bag, so when you turn it all the way out, this is how it should look like. Yeah, so I have this one here, and on the inside the handle is already attached, and on the inside it's going to have this and this. So all that remains is this other side. All that remains is adding this other side, and yeah, and also where I had left it open to be able to turn it right side out, I'm going to stitch it, hand stitch it. Yeah, so that's what I have so far. Yeah, so I already have the pieces for this other side cut, so I'm going to do the exact same thing, but with this other side I'm going to add a zipper on the inside for another pouch or another pouch on the inside. So yeah, so I'll do that and then I'll come back and show you the finished product.
2,000 years later.
So it's been for, I don't even know the last time I touched this project. I put it away after I had done putting this side on, and all that was remaining was closing up down here and stitching it. and it took me forever to get to it, and it has been maybe a week. I have hand stitched it. I'm not sure if it's coming out on camera. Yeah, so at the bottom part I had to hand stitch the part where I left open so that I could turn it right side out, and the other side I've just attached the first nile, what is it called, the outside fabric. I've attached it to the bag. So right now the bag, if I turn it right side out, it's fully done, but on the inside I need to put the lining here, and on this lining I'm going to add a zipper. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've just drawn where I'm going to start sewing and add a zipper. This is the last zipper I'm going to be adding. It's going to be on the inside part of this bag. So that's what I'm doing, and I really forgot to film when I was attaching this one. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to sew all around this one, then cut it open and attach the zipper, then attach this part that has a zipper to the lining, and then attach it to the bag. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now so that I can be finished with the bag at last. So I've just finished installing the zipper on the lining for the inside, because I want the this side to have a zipper. This side, it has these pockets, and this other side I want it to have a zipper. So the idea is to put this one here, but how I do that is you put it on the other side, and then we pin it all around, and then we leave an opening where we are going to turn it right side out. Let me pin it and then show you. So here it is all pinned. So I'm going to sew from here going all the way around up to here, and then turn it right side out, I mean. Yes. So I've already sewn it together. I started here, went all the way around, and then finished here. So now it's time to turn it right side out. Scared to do this because I'm scared I'll rip it out because it's big inside this time. But hopefully all goes well. So it's done. I've just turned it right side out. So this is the side that I've already finished, and this is the side that I was doing. So all that remains is doing this part, hand stitching this part here. I really hate hand stitching, and I'm sure I'm not going to be doing this today. So I'll come back when the bag is finished and I show you how it looks like. So it's been weeks. Like a few days to my due date, and I thought if I don't film this I won't. So this is the bag. It's already done, and yeah, so this is how the outside of it looks like. It has these pockets on this side, on both of the sides, as you can see, and let me show you how it looks like on the inside. So this is how it looks on the inside. It's not packed, but I just have a few things in here, so just to show you how it would look like. So when you open it, there's this side where I'm planning to put diapers and things like baby oil and stuff like that, and then in the middle, of course, clothes for the baby, And then on this side, the side with the zipper, it's where I'm planning to have things for myself, like sanitary towels and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's how it looks like on the inside. And then this front pocket is going to be where I add my documents, like everything that I would need to bring to the hospital is going to go here. I'm not planning to carry a lot of things. This is not my first baby. I already know what I usually need. So yeah, so that's how it looks like. So diapers, clothes, my stuff, and yeah, and then of course the side pockets, which are going to have maybe a water bottle or something like that. Yeah, so that's the bag.
This is quite a long video. If you have stuck around for this long, thanks so much for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.